Hello, everybody out there. Welcome to episode 9 of Review This. I am your host, Dragon Rider 24, and tonight I got a doozy for you. I've got a movie pair that I'm going to be reviewing. Movie pair is The Hangover and The Hangover 2. I mentioned in an earlier video that a movie or something. I forget which episode, but one of the movies I had reviewed said it was the funniest movie I had seen in recent years. Until another movie came out, I will get to it later. This is that one. The Hangover, first one, completely funny from beginning to end. Um, I think pretty much everybody in the world has seen The Hangover. Just superb writing. Director Todd Phillips, really, I think he captured something that could literally happen to people in real life, but nobody ever thought we could capitalize on this and make money off of it. I liked it, and it actually helped launch the careers of Zach Galifianakis and what's his name there, Bradley Cooper. That's right, I had a brain problem there. I couldn't think. Ed Helms, he's already been established. He's on The Office, plays Andy Bernard. Uh, Funny guy. But yeah, it really helped launch their careers. Zach Galifianakis has a successful movie career going on for himself, and Bradley Cooper he hasn't really made a movie since I think that Limitless movie or whatever, but I'm sure he'll make some new soon. I really liked the aspect of the movie, like I said before. It was just funny to take an idea of, a bunch of friends who get together for a bachelor party, and then, a series of mishaps arises that causes you to actually have to go on like an adventure type thing. And I think it was funny. Zach Galifianakis' one-liners in the movie classic. Bradley Cooper, more of that serious, edgy type comedic role, and Ed Helms, the nervous friend, really good. Justin Bartha, who sorry, I know it's kind of who a lot of people may know from National Treasure fame. He plays the character that's missing, Doug. And it's funny how they remember it like very last part of the movie. They go through like an hour and something minutes of just them trying to find Doug, and then they realize he is on the roof of the building. Classic. You would have never figured it out, and I like that. You've got movies like this that are they're predictable. But this one wasn't predictable. This one actually made you think, are they ever gonna find him? If they do, where is he? And it also, mentioning launching careers, helped launch the career of Ken Jeong. He currently plays on Community, which I will be reviewing that show in some upcoming episodes. But it helped launch him. He's the crazy Chinese guy who is completely naked in one scene and jumps out and starts whipping people with a crowbar. And he plays the drug triad type of guy. And he was funny. So that's it for Hangover Part 1. Part 2. You could have thought, they've got every character set up in a certain way. You have three characters that weren't married. You have three movies. Second one, you thought it would be as funny as the first one. Not a little bit funnier. But as all good sequels know, you can never surpass your predecessor. Unless you're Star Wars. Then you blow past all your predecessors. But like I said, I'll review that soon too. I have a special edition, 3-part edition of I'm sorry, I'm plugging future shows, but I just want to get some of you guys excited out there. But got a special 3-part edition, 3 separate episodes of Star Wars. Won't tell you what I'm reviewing, but you will find out. and it's gonna be classic, and it's gonna be awesome. You guys will love it out there. But part two, back to Hangover Part Two, just didn't feel the magic. It was kind of strange movie. There was some funny parts, not completely funny throughout like the first one was. Um, I really didn't. I think maybe the same writing team wasn't around, and if it wasn't the same writing team, that could be the problem. Why everything didn't mesh together? I feel like as a whole, the first Hangover was just classic through and through. One-liners, character development, all that stuff. And the second one, it just felt like they were trying to revisit it too much. The first one too much, and it just didn't seem to me like they had the right state of mind that they wanted. They didn't know what they wanted for the story. It feels to me like they kind of threw it together. I know they had to refilm some scenes because they originally got Mel Gibson to play the tattoo artist in Bangkok, and then he was fired because Zach Galifianakis didn't like him for the rant he went on about his girlfriend, and then Liam Neeson was supposed to do it, but Liam Neeson couldn't do it because of conflicts with filming, and it's just, I think that you want to make a trilogy of this type of movie, but you don't let the quality and laughs lack like they didn't. You don't let that quality go. Um, I did laugh. I will admit, I did laugh, but not throughout the whole movie. It wasn't like you know, like that. The first movie just had line after line after line of dialogue, and you could chuckle along and laugh out loud. That's the type of show or shows and movies I like. And it was pretty much like it said, it's the same concept. Uh, Kate goes missing that is supposed to be part of uh, Ed Helms' character Stu's wedding. His fiance or his future wife's sister, his future brother-in-law, goes missing in Bangkok, and they have to find him. And then they find him in like a closet, or I can't remember where they find him because I've only watched it once. Whereas The Hangover, I've watched it several times, so I'm sorry that I'm not doing a good job reviewing part two. But like I said, it didn't seem to flow as well as the first one did, and it just seemed like what they could have done with Zach Galifianakis' character. Just really, just it lacked in a lot of stuff. Um, Same director, different writing team. You live, you learn, and you learn lessons, and you lose lessons too at the same time. But I think it's a good. I think all in all, Hangover 1, I give it 5 out of 5 stars. Hangover 2, be generous and give it 2.5. It's like I said, not the same movie that you watched. I mean, yeah, I don't think you want to be repetitive and have the same movie laughs, all that kind of stuff. But you want to kind of keep the same team together, come up with a different concept, maybe the same type of concept somewhere else like they did. It was in Bangkok, whereas the first one was in Las Vegas. But you just have the same writing team. You don't bring in a whole completely different writing team and hope and pray that you're gonna have this movie that everybody didn't think was gonna make a lot of money and became a box office smash, made millions of dollars when they were only projecting hundreds of maybe thousands of dollars. Not they were thought maybe like I think the projected for the first Hangover movie was like what was it? I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. I think it was like 25,000 they were looking at it, but it blew to like millions. They got, like I said, they all got famous off of it, made money. But that's it for this edition, this episode. Episode 9 is in the bag. Um, Look for a few more episodes coming up soon. And I have them, day to day now. I gotta, as I said in the state of the channel address, which was 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I'd have to look, but 2 or 3 weeks ago, I said that I had a different schedule, um, but I didn't. I had to go back to doing what I was doing before, but now I do have a different schedule, so I have more time, and hopefully I'll get more episodes in, every day. And look for the Comic Connection. I know I keep putting it on the channel. I know I keep putting it on, other stuff. Comic Connection's coming. Comic Connection's coming. It's coming. I gotta dig out my comic books. I got my comic books. I just gotta get them out. Uh, I got a good character spotlight for that. That's one of the segments in it. I got a good story arcs. I'm gonna talk about a collection. I'm gonna show my collection of comic books I got. So if you like this video, go ahead and like this video if you want. Comment, let me know what you thought about both Hangover movies, or just one or the other. You thought one was, maybe you thought two was one or the one. I don't know. But subscribe if you want. And thank you for watching. Have a good night.